You better believe it. I know I'm going.
Yeah.
Jamaicans on the inside here.
There we go. Yep.
We know in your country you don't play it loud, they call the police and you. In our country we play it loud all the time. If you call the police, well, they're coming for a drink and going back. Gotta stay strong, keep it real. 104 songs, each of his son has needed. And ladies and gentlemen, let me make it clear to you right now. Cannabis has been decriminalized in Jamaica. We are allowed to have 2 ounces in our possession. If you get caught with more than 2 ounces, you pay a fee of $5. Sorry about that. Yeah.
I got 5.
Thank God. 23 states in America legalize it for medicinal and 3 states for recreation. Washington, D.C., Washington State, and Colorado. Did you know that they have edibles right now in the state of Colorado for children? My boys, well, they would like to go there. Yep.
Why?
Now, one thing for sure, keep your body parts inside the bus, my friend. You're accustomed to 3 lanes and 4 lanes and 6 lanes and 8 lanes. And in your country too, they have lanes where only a certain amount of people are allowed to drive in the vehicle. I spent 6 weeks in Atlanta. My never teacher to bride as a professor. Yeah, very interesting place, Atlanta. We're sharing today. Now this is Main Street Outreals. All the shopping takes place in this street. You understand? Well, we're going to get a chance also to shop in the mountains. At Bob Marley's place, they have about 3 to 4 different gift shops. You understand? And then you'll find we make stuff, local spot. People there sell souvenirs just the same. And more important, you're getting a great opportunity today to support some Jamaican children in their school feeding program and their back to school program. I'm going to share that with you. Personally, I don't just sell a Boss company, I sell Jamaica. You understand? That's what we do. Yeah. Later on, you'll get the chance to get some ocean view pictures. Yeah. Now, if we continue up the road, it takes us to the center of town. We're not going to the center of town. We're going beyond those mountains. So if you look to your right, the mountains, yeah, we're going beyond them today. Could it be love? And be love. 104 songs. Each of his songs has a meaning, my friend. Sweet music playing. If we're going to the Blue Mountain, it's 160 kilometers across to your left. Montego Bay to your right, 107 kilometers. If we're going to Kingston, Jamaica, we're not going there, but this road, 86 kilometers of this road. We're on the north side. Kingston is on the south-east side. We're not going to the south today. And if I show you a map of Jamaica, you possibly said we could have walked. But other roads are very curvy. You understand? Designed by the Englishmen back in the days. Let me turn it down. It's possibly brand new for you. Ladies and gentlemen, is anybody from Canada?
Yeah.
What province you from?
Ontario.
Ontario. My friends from America, raise your hands if you're here.
America?
If you're from the United States of America, raise your hand.
Alright.
I want to see, because I'm going to share this with you. 70% of African Americans are Jamaican descendants. They're doing a search of the Panama Canal right now, and they're going to find it out. And Jamaicans have been going to America since the 1760. You can ask the French about us. You understand? Halifax, Nova Scotia in 1760, and Great Britain in 1710. And not just that, I'm not talking about World War I and World War II, 1900. And you possibly didn't know, there were 144 Jamaican soldiers in the Royal Air Force. You know what they did? They flew the bombers in World War II. Jamaicans. We're sharing today. We're not comparing. You understand? That's what we're doing. Crank it up, crank it up, crank it up.
Turn it up!
Now, if you look back, you're looking at your ship. That means elevation taking place. That's your ship. That means we're going up. You understand? That's Otrios High School. We taking it easy. We taking it slow. We taking it easy. Now you get a better view of your boat from here. Take a look back now. That's your boat. Ocean view too. And when you get the chance to take photos, take it. You understand? Don't say on your way back, because when you get to Bob Marley's place and the transformation take place, you pass the can focus.
Hold me proud.
I'm just sharing here. So take what you can while you can. You understand? Culture's primary school. Take it easy. Very good choice. Of all the persons on the cruise ship, you are the only ones getting a chance to see how Jamaican people live and how beautiful the landscape is geographically. You understand?
Yeah.
Anybody ever been to Cuba? Cuba is nice, but Jamaica is nicer, and you don't get to smoke doobies in Cuba. You don't.
So you happy now, ain't you?
Taking it slow. Is anybody here from Ohio? Ohio? Yeah, man. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Very interesting. Now remember, if the music is too loud, let us know so we can turn it down. Don't go back to the excursion people and tell them that when they're playing the music loud. They should tell you from the beginning that we play heavy music on the bus. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, man. It's all good. Love song coming. Bob Marley singing love song. When Bob Marley started singing the love songs, his friends were saying that he's getting soft. So he did the song I Shot the Sheriff. And every Jamaican happy again. It's politics. If the stream is dirty, you're gonna start from the top to clean it. He would not say, I wanna shot the Prime Minister. When they try to assassinate him, drivers are very horny in Jamaica. We blow our horn to say good morning, good afternoon, or get the hell out of the way. What we don't give is sticky fingers, and we don't shoot terrorists at people. We honk horns. And if Jamaicans wave to you, wave back. If they don't wave, you don't have to wave. If they do like this, it's not a sticky finger, it's one love. One love. Wherever you go in the world, people say to you, one love. Because of who? Bob Marley. The One Love album was named by the BBC, the album of the millennium. Who says it? Big said it, I'm just showing you today.
Oh no!
Yeah. I want to give you some love. Sweet music playing. How is that rum punch? I want to say Irene. I-R-I-E. My friends, if you buy a bottle of this rum and take it to your country and it's snowing like hell, all you need to do is take 2 shots. You're the only person going up the snow plane. You can't catch a cold. It has medicinal value. Yeah, man. The name of it is Conquering Lion. The name of it, the brand, Conquering Lion. Yeah, this goes to that picture. That's souvenir vendors, craft vendors. The persons from your ship doing highlight tours, meaning that they're not so adventurous. You understand? They will come up here shopping and then head back down wondering what next to do. You know what you're doing. Great opportunity for you today. Yeah. Sweet music, man. Oh, have you ever seen an animation film cartoon character Fern Gully? Well, we're now entering Fern Gully. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fern Gully. 3 kilometers in length, 1,000 feet above sea level, and there are 52 corners inside here. You can count them as we go up. 52 corners going up. I want to eat. I do have a garbage bin up front, so if you want to dispose of cups, you send them forward. No roaches. No. Sweet music playing, so when you finish, I'll take it. To give you some love. Did you know that when Bob Marley started singing the love songs, really, they were really saying that he's getting soft? Now, you all know Stevie Wonder, right?
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder came to Jamaica. Stephen and Bob Marley at a concert. When Stephen collected his salary, he made a gesture by giving half of it to the Salvation Army. Bob Marley was impressed. So Bob Marley and his manager went to the Prime Minister Michael Manley at the time, asking for the permission to have a concert. The first scene even go to the Jamaican people. Got the okay, did the concert. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 weeks after the concert, the Prime Minister called general election and used the money in his political campaign. The opposition was upset. So they went to Bob Marley and asked him to grant him the same favor. Bob said, no, if I'd known that the Prime Minister was going to call a general election, I would have not done the concert. 3 days after that, 3 gunmen into Bob Marley's house. Bob Marley's wife got shot. Bob Marley got shot. Bob Marley manager, God bless him, he took most of the bullets. But the good thing about it, nobody died. Bob Marley had to leave Jamaica, went into exile in London, England for 14 months. When Bob Marley came back to Jamaica, the first thing he did was a peace concert with the Prime Minister and opposition leader. And what I'm sharing with you today is documentary, my friend. You need to see the new documentary, 3.5 hours long. Great insight of Bob Marley, legendary of course. My children will be visiting the man. It's the same for you. You understand? Reggae superstar Bob Marley is the first reggae singer, remember, to get international recognition. And smile, you're in Jamaica. We drive on the left-hand side. The left-hand side here is the right side, and right side in Jamaica is suicide. We don't drink and drive, we smoke and fly. But don't worry, the driver is a professional. No smoking on the bus, he gets tested regularly. Not just by the company, also by the tourist board. Fortunately, they don't test me. They don't. And I'm 53 years of age. I'm not afraid to tell you that I smoke doobies. You understand? Only thing about it, if we get up top and I'm smoking a doobie, I can't pass it to you. And I don't solicit. Remember that. I keep it straight. That's why I've been here for 15 years now, talking. And the driver, 24 years driving. So let him do the driving. Canada is 147 years of age. America 236. The UK is over 2,000. Jamaica is 53 years of age. So we're sharing, not comparing. What's her name? Eureka. In most countries when they celebrate, they do a lot of fireworks. We just light joints. I'm here to have fun. I am. My age, no time for stress or cardiac arrest. And I have 3 boys living in America. I have 2 sons in the army in America right now. You understand? Full time, not part time. You understand? Let us unite, cast away that evil spell. Get some water. When you finish, I'll take the cup when you finish. When you finish, I'll take the cup. Finish? Come on and smile. Now, take a good look around. Most of what you're looking at along the side are ferns. There are over 500 species of ferns in Jamaica. And inside here, trust me, you'll find lots of it. That's why they call it the Fern Gully. It was once a river coast. 1692, we had an earthquake in Jamaica, which diverted the water from here. And the Englishmen built a road through here. My friends, 1692 is a long time, you know? They had camels and mule cars taking food crops on the mountain to the sailing ships. Now you have a cruise ship, right? Do you know what they use to balance the cruise ship? Water. Once upon a time they used rocks. The rocks are called ballast stones. B-L-A-S-T, ballast. You understand?
Yeah.
So later on, we're going to take a look at some 16, 17, 18, and 1900 buildings in Jamaica. You understand?
Yeah.
We're sharing. That's what we're doing today. I remember when we used to sing in a government, you're entrenched down. And remember this, Bob Marley is not from Kingston. We're going to share with you how he got to Kingston. And in case you didn't know, Bob Marley lived in Wellington, Delaware for 2 years. We're going to share with you how he got to America. You understand?
Yeah.
We're sharing. Did you know that Bob Marley worked at the Chrysler car company, which we know called General Motors? Yeah man, Bob Marley worked here for 6 months, working the night shifts. I'm going to share that with you as we go up top. Now where Yeah. Yeah, man, sweet music playing. We can't forget your past. That's what the man said. Now the rocks on the side here are limestone rocks. 70% of the land in Jamaica is limestone. And we have different grades of it. Later on, when going further up, you possibly will see some roots from trees wrapping on the walls. It's what they call parasite pit. Yep. And please, if you're here for a week, don't rent a car. You will die. I'm being honest here. Take tour buses. Let the professional drive you around. You understand? Yeah. See that? When we used to sit in a government yard, entrenched down. Is anybody here from the small islands? No? Nobody from the small islands? No. All the islands are nice. Which island did you stop before Jamaica?
Nowhere.
Is this your first stop?
Yes.
Good choice, your captain. You will remember Jamaica, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, sweet music, man. So I'm glad to push on through. That's why I say everything's gonna be alright. 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 You know, the rum punch, it doesn't give you headaches or bellyaches or hangovers. It just make you smile. Huh? Yeah, the birds can't fly on one wing. Gotta balance it. Yep. Sweet music, Glenn. Little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Now, my friends, in America they say 50 states. In Canada, 10 provinces, 3 territories. In Jamaica, we're like England. 3 counties, 14 parishes. You're present in the parish of St. Anne. All of our journey is in the parish of St. Anne. Your ship is in Ocho-Rios, Spanish word, 8 rivers. And you're now in Colgate district. So in a small village known as Colgate. Just like the toothpaste, Colgate. You understand? So the Colgate, they were here. Once upon a time. Ladies, somebody's looking. Don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Sweet music, man. If you think the driver has been doing a good job so far, when I say good driver, just say true. Good driver. Yeah, keeping it real. Don't worry about the driving, he take care of that. You understand? Yeah, remember, I'm just a pharmacist. I take care of that too. Yeah. Sweet music, man. Don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Is anybody here from Illinois? Welcome. Have you been to Swansea? Yeah? Well, up here, when we go through Colgate, as we pass the school, you're now in Swansea. Just like Swansea, Illinois. I have friends who live there in America, Swansea in America. Yeah? The philosophy which old one race superior. My friends, when Bob Marley's songs hit the African continent, when his LPs and 45s going through customs, the custom officers were instructed to use a razor and slice the LPs and 45. So when the Africans purchase the record and play the record, it skips. They use a red marker to cross out all title of Bob Marley's song. Why? The man represents freedom. Bob Marley liberated over 5 African states. Zimbabwe was the last African state that liberation because of Bob Marley. And I'm going to play a song for you today, which the Zimbabwe people use as their national anthem. Welcome to Swansea. have your cameras ready. What is not cloudy, great picture of the landscape coming up to your right. Yeah. You see the mountain at the back? We're going beyond it. Oh yeah. That's the footstool of Mount Diablo. Mount Diablo, Spanish word, the Devil's Mountain. That's where we're going today. The trees with the orange blooms that you're looking at down inside here, African tulip. They have medicinal value, Visine for sore eyes, early stage of cataract, it is said it paralyzes it. The trees with the orange blooms. Yeah, you're gonna see plants here. You don't see nowhere else in the world but Jamaica, my friend. We're sharing the culture with you today. I can make it clear from now, it's a cultural experience today, it's not a cultural shock. Yeah, man. Gotta stay strong.